Hi everyone, Nicole here. Welcome to our channel. If you're new here, we hope you'd hit that subscribe button because we bring you everything DIY. In today's video, I'm going to share with you what I think is the easiest DIY that I have ever done. After you watch this video, let me know if you have an easier DIY, because if you do, I want to try it. This DIY has very little steps and very little material, but the end product is super amazing. So let's get started. Okay everyone, this is what you'll need. You'll need your image that you'd like to transfer. Just print it out on regular printer paper. Mine is in a ruler. Mine is 3 1/4 by 6.5 inches. You can obviously make yours as big as you want, and after I'm done with mine, I'll show you where I'm going to place it. You're going to want a 1-inch piece of pine board. This is a scrap that I have out in the garage. So mine's 3 inches by 5 inches. Mod Podge, and this is a big bottle of Mod Podge. You can buy these on Amazon, or you can go into any craft store and pick one up. I do know that the Dollar Tree sells smaller tubes of Mod Podge, so you can pay $1 if you're going to do a small project like this. Some sort of paintbrush, don't judge, mine are well loved. Some hot water or water, I always use warm water, hot water, or whatever. And then an optional sponge, just like a regular dish sponge. And then you're going to have to use your finger as well. I kind of use my finger and the sponge for this, so up to you. All right, let's get started. Now, like I said, this project is super easy. I have just my regular clothes on. I don't have any project clothes on or anything like that. That's how easy it is. So I'm going to take a generous amount of the Mod Podge and put it all over the front of my board. Oh, and if you have a old towel or something like that, you can put down that. That'd also be good. That would also be good, because as you can see, it flies off. Maybe you can see it. I don't know. So I'm gonna put this on here pretty liberal and then kind of smooth it. Then I'm going to take my picture, front, right side facing down, and just line it up with the bottom of my board because I want all of that pretty picture to be on my whole board. I don't want anything coming off. I'm just going to rub that a little bit, make sure it's getting stuck right on there, and try to get any air bubbles out that you can. And then you're going to take your paintbrush again and put it over the outside of the paper. I don't necessarily know if this stuff is required. I know that I've just done it this way and it's worked, so. There you go. This is the worst part. You have to let it dry. You have to wait 24 hours before we can move on to the next step. This is the hardest of all the steps, for me anyways. I'm very impatient. But through the power of orange and olive vision, we already have one done. So we're gonna move on to the next step. And that is getting your sponge wet. You don't have to get it too wet at first, and then I'm just gonna rub the water over the pitcher. Like this. Just kind of let this, work off get the paper wet so we can start to tear it off. And this is why I like the sponge, because it really starts to get that paper moving. This is why I don't know if doing the outside of the picture with Mod Podge is the best thing to do, but I have found that when I do a transfer, my picture transfer, it comes out better when I do the Mod Podge on the outside. Okay guys, check this out. Isn't it cool? Right on a piece of wood. Okay, I got this picture of the pineapple, off the internet. It is a free printable from my vintage Porch. I'm gonna link her below so you can go get one for yourself. And I just, resized mine because I don't want mine to be too big. You think using the sponge is a lot quicker than just using your finger, because the abrasive side of the sponge helps get that paper right off. But your finger works too. You just have to rub it like that. Usually once I do the sponge all over it, I'll go back with my finger to try to feel if there's any leftover paper. Now I know that I'm sure a lot of people, if I haven't mentioned this already, have seen this type of technique all over the internet. I'll try to find one of my YouTubers that I really like and link them below, because a lot of people have different techniques and things like that. I clearly wouldn't have found this project if I wasn't looking on the internet or things like that. So I'll try to find somebody that I know that has done this, link them below so you can see how they did it too. And you can do this with any size as long as you get a big enough piece of paper and you have enough patience to let the glue dry. It's hard. It's very hard for me. All right, there it is. Super simple. The hardest part is waiting for the glue to dry, and I keep saying it, but seriously, I love it. It's so cute. Now, I have actually tested painting first, then doing the transfer. That did not work well for me. I used a latex paint. It was, latex paint or something like that. And then I tried to do a transfer over it, and it just didn't work. So I tried to, when I found this little pineapple, I just did the bare wood. Seemed to work best for me. And in one of my test runs, I did see if I could stain or paint after it, and you can, as long as, of course, the color of your paint is not going to cover up the pineapple, so mix some water in with your paint so you can get it a little bit transparent and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this, is I'm actually going to paint the front, because I'm not going to put a border on this, and this is going to go in my entryway. This is going to go in my entryway because pineapples mean welcome. I thought it was the cutest thing. And I don't have any little signs or anything in my entryway. So I'm going to paint this up. Then I'll show it to you in the end, where I'm going to set it up. And how much fun. Thanks, everybody.